Damn. And what was this case about?
So the Fed case was possession of methylene dioxymethamphetamine, which is ecstasy, with attempt to distribute and conspiracy. And the crazy thing was just like...
my bad. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, the crazy thing was like, I was getting locked up so much, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I was getting caught, it's like, yo, this is probably what my life is here to do. You know, like, some people, like, you know, they're here to do something in life. Like, my life was like, I'm gonna just keep getting locked up. It was crazy. I was 18 when I caught the Fed case. It was literally a week after 9/11.
A week after. Crazy week.
Literally.
Crazy. The world changed after that.
No, it changed in every way because, bruh, we used to make so much money before 9/11 from on the airplanes to the Greyhounds and all that. TSA changed it all, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was crazy because, you know, what's funny was that when 9/11 happened, I didn't even know what the fuck the World Trade Center was. You know what I mean? Like, we just didn't know what it was. We didn't know how big of an impact it was until we started seeing, we go into the airport to drop off a runner and you got dudes with ARs outside now, M16s. And then when I caught the Fed case, we was on the road on I-10. That's when we knew, like, yo, shit, this 9/11 shit really about to fuck everything up.
So y'all randomly got pulled over?
It was basically a trap. So on I-10, heading to Louisiana, we were driving and I fell asleep. My boy woke me up and we looked and there's like these big signs on the sides of the freeway. And it's saying like drug stop ahead, 1 mile. And then like half a mile be like drug stop ahead, half mile. And then you look far ahead, you'll see like 8 cop cars with the lights on. So really it's a trap. If you would have just drove through it, 9 times out of 10, you would have been good. But my boy was paranoid. He's like, bro, what do I do? And so I'm like, bro, do what the fuck you feel. You want to like go with your gut. Literally right before the stop is a fucking exit. So he said, fuck it, he exited. But that exit leads to this Budweiser plant out here. And it's an exit, but it goes to the plant and you can't get back out. So literally when we pulled in, we drove past this SUV. I remember like it was a Bourbon. We drove past the Bourbon and it was a dead end. Soon as we turned back around, that Bourbon's covering the whole block. There's like 8 other cars, like 22 U.S. Marshal agents. They fucking, you know what I mean? They ran us down that way.
Oh man, what did they find?
So they found over 300 grams of ecstasy.
Damn.
And they were stashing shampoo bottles. And that's the crazy part of the story was that, the crazy part of the story is that, so when we get pulled over, they jump out. It's like at least literally 22 marshals, you know what I'm saying? They get us out the car, ask us questions. Yo, whose car is this? My boy's like, it's my car. Where y'all going? We about to go da-da-da-da-da. So they bring the drug dog out. The drug dog don't smell nothing. You know what I mean? They going through the car. Hour passed. It went from 22 cops, 15 cops, 5 cops to just 2 left, bro. Like when I tell you 2 left, like I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, we're good to go. We in the green. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna find it. So I'm sitting there chopping up with the other cop, just talking shit. Like I think there was a football game or something. I don't know shit about football. I'm just shooting this shit because I'm just like, you know what I mean? They don't know what. We good. So he go back. I remember he go back and tell that other cop. Like I'm talking about my boy had a speaker box. They unscrewed the speaker box going through. They can't find nothing. So the cop go like, bro, they ain't got nothing. Let's go. He's like, nah, fuck that. I know they got something. I know it. I'm standing there with my boy. We laughing and grinning. Next thing you know, he go back to the trunk, going back through the bags again. Then he pull out these big, we used to use big Thermosilk shampoo bottles. I don't know if they still got Thermosilk at the stores or not, but they're these big Thermosilk shampoo bottles. There's 2 of them. So he pull it out again and he's squeezing it and he's like, why is it so hard at the bottom and so soft on top? So my boy like, I don't know. We just bought them because we had the receipt and everything. It's in the Kroger bag. You know what I mean? He like, all right, well, I'm going to cut these open. And, you know, if ain't nothing in it, I'm going to just give y'all the money for the shampoo. Y'all can buy some new ones. So we're like, cool. And I'll never forget us standing there, bro. And he pulls out this big ass knife and he just starts cutting at it. And at first, like you see shampoo pouring out. And then next thing you know, pills just start falling. Bro, they pull them guns out. They like, get on your knees. And I'm like, damn. And at that time, I was on appeal bond for my other case already. You know what I mean? The state case I had for attempted murder. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I sat down just like, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like, cat and mouse is done. Like, I didn't got caught. You know what I'm saying? It's over. But Yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
When you seen the pills fall out and hit the floor, like, what was that feeling like when you just reminisce on that shit? Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you, like I was at that point. It was just like I wanted to laugh. You know what I mean? Because it was like, damn. Because it was just like we was at the finish line, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we was there. They literally had grabbed the shampoo bottles in the beginning. They put it in the dog face and everything. The dog couldn't smell it because back then we learned how to use vacuum food savers. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Before it really became popular. So that's what we used to do. We'd food save it and then just shove it in the shampoo bottles. You know what I mean? So it was crazy. Like my heart didn't drop until I got in the back of the van. You know what I mean? When I was just like, damn, it's done. You know what I mean? But at the time standing there, it was like, I think it was like probably 10:30 at night. You know, we basically on a, like on a dirt road and just to see that shit, it was just like fuck it. You know what I mean? Like shit.